Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another Monday morning review. I went and saw Fantastic Four: First Steps, directed by Matt Shackman, starring Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Ebon Moss Bachrach as Ben Grimm, and Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. Forced to balance their roles as heroes of the strength of their family bond, the Fantastic Four must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald Silver Surfer. Honestly, what I'm gonna say is this was just a little bit better than Superman, and there's like a couple of reasons why, but it's still the same thing. There's things I like about this movie. There's things I didn't really like about this movie. Honestly, this movie wasn't very good till about 40 minutes in, and then it became a little bit more bearable, a little bit better story. I love the Silver Surfer. I love Julia Gardner as a Silver Surfer. To be honest with you, I think she saved the movie, especially the middle parts. Very good acting from her. Honestly, and I think that also Joseph Quinn did a very good job too. I think that there's two standouts from this movie, especially two standouts that you really weren't expecting. It is Johnny Storms, Joseph Quinn, and Silver Surfer, Julia Gardner. Um, that those are the two things I loved about this movie. Honestly, it probably would have been a little bit worse graded than it was if it wasn't for those two things. Um, and then another thing I'm gonna bring up and mention because I had to bring it up in Superman was um they did the counterbalance, which I liked also. I think that I kind of picked apart Superman for not having it, but I'm gonna kind of celebrate this movie for having it, and that is the hero worship of the citizens. Like I mean, like the Fantastic Four are a big deal instead of like a controversial figure, which I liked a lot more than the than that because I think that it offers more. Um, we got a couple of good things too, like Paul Walker Hauser as Mole Man and Tasha Malone's little guest appearance, and Ralph Innocent as Galactus was very good. Overall, I give it a C. I was gonna say C minus, but I don't know. I kind of think about it as a C. I think it's an average movie. I honestly don't think that Marvel was gonna really take any chances with this Avenger movie coming out next year, and like this is like these three movies that they've already showed this year, and Thunderbolts and Captain America, and then now Fantastic Four. They're just kind of like, hey, let's get us the Avengers, and let's just kind of let the Avengers take the chances and let the Avenger movie kind of be the showmanship. There is a mid credit scene, so you do have to stick around for the mid credits. I don't really want to spoil too much. Another thing is I knocked Superman for this, and I'm going to kind of tell this one again. The backgrounds, the sets, and even Galactus, even though like he's like huge and clearly like brought in, you can tell they kind of framed it and they kind of used old school um, practical effects there. So I like that. There's not so much computer editing. There's not so much computer like this craziness going on. And then like the one thing I'm going to mention is like I'm a superhero now, and I just stopped a lot of stuff. So this is my superhero pose. I'm tired. I've always kind of said, even through the Avengers, I'm tired of watching actors paid millions of dollars to just kind of do this a lot. You do get this. This is the big kind of climax part. Um, for there, I guess a spoiler. You want to say it, but I'm not gonna tell you like what happened. But I'm just saying like this is the pose. That kind of hurt it. Like I said, the beginning parts kind of hurt it. Um, I just didn't like the story. Like honestly, I think it's a story. I think that we're trying to like, okay, let's get past these intro heroes and like, because I understand it because the audiences are kind of sick of them, and I get that. But like with Superman, where we haven't really had one decent entry into, well, no, we've had a couple decent. Man of Steel was really good. Superman was good, but we're trying to like make a whole universe out of these things. You know what I mean? Like especially with the DC, where we're starting it. But I'm not gonna get into Superman, but try to make a whole universe out of these things, and when we do, when we kind of start 4 years in, it's kind of hard. But also at the same time, you remember this is like Earth 828 or whatever because we're into the multiverse here. So this is also like not our the normal Marvel Earth. They had to get shot to it. Eventually, probably through the Avengers movies somehow. We saw it at the end of Thunderbolts. So I think it's been long enough now. I can say that the Fantastic Four ship showed up there. So I would like to know how that happened. Um, yeah, I mean, it's what it is. What it is. It's Marvel. It's great branding. It is. I mean, there's like you'd think that with the Marvel movie Happy Gilmore, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and a DC movie, like the last thing that we would bring out of all this is that the Happy Gilmore movie is just 10 times better than everything else that came out in the theaters. But that's kind of where we're at in July. Last July, kind of had banger after banger. Kind of make me excited for this July. This July has been kind of like, glad it's. I mean, I saw it. You know what I mean? Like all three of them big movies with Jurassic Park and uh, Superman and now Fantastic Four. Kind of getting a little rate at the end there. Let me know what you guys think of this month. This month's movie lineup in the theaters. In the comments below. Thank you guys very much for watching, and please have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comments section, and see you next time in the cave.